I mean, non-existent fearing man. Um, that joke didn't perfectly work, but whatever. You know, God-fearing man, atheist, non-existent fearing man. Doesn't quite work. Non-existent being fearing man. Blargy, 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 blarg. Boo. Duration can be extended to 60 minutes by consuming multiple servings. Good to know. GP plus 20%. I have no idea what that is. A round pastry filled with sweet fairy apples and fragrant spices. Freshly squeezed from shiny red mirror apples. Sure, I'll go with that. Strong lance arm. And I'm level 30 now. Beautiful. This goes to strength. Figure may as well. The orchard keeper Hawks seeks your aid in giving thanks for the harvest. Friend, feast your eyes on this. While I have not been blessed with a harvest the likes of this in, well, as long as I can remember. All I've done is the picking. Is the guardians of the forest what brought me this bounty? I'd give thanks myself, but what with those poachers around, I'd like to end up with an arrow through my head. Might you be kind enough to go make the offering in my stead, and on your return, bring an apple to a Castellane. He's looking gaunt of late. Christ, I have to go to the other side. Why couldn't you be next to the altar? People. Also, Miqo'te sours. Sounds like a type of massage. I'm gonna go for a Miqo'te. You know some movie I've been really meaning to watch? Princess Bride. I've been meaning to watch that. I've been seeing clips here and there, and I've never got to watch it. And it does seem really good. Oh Christ, it's fucking right next to that. Withered Trent we have to get thanks to. I might be withered next to it. Sprite apple. Place Sprite apple and offering before the withered Trent and get the fuck out of Dodge. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Monarch Ogre Fly. I couldn't even scratch the paint job on it. Christ. It's just terrifying getting so close to that. Castellane. What brings you to Quarrymill, adventurer? Mayhap you heard that our pact with the elementals permits hunting in this area. Do you not think that gives you leave to strip the forest bare? Well, fuck you too, mate. Presumptuous. A sprite apple, my favourite. How did you know? From Fox, you say? The man is too kind. Why, each scrumptious bite brings me back to the days of, forgive me, friend. Thank you for money. It's much better than listening to you talk. You fought well for us today, friend. When Bowberries were claimed for our people, you can take pride in knowing that you struck a vital blow. I would hesitate to call it vital, but sure. Well, were you able to reclaim the axe from those bloody thieves? A great battle axe passed down through the generations until it finally fell to Cupboard. Just as grandfather always described it. You're a godsend friend. Grandfather, I swear to you, the next time a red belly sees this axe, will be buried in his good-for-naught skull. Ooh, another quest over there. Those guys are still here. But it's actually funny. The guy there is saying that hunting is permitted in this place, but yet they aren't permitted to hunt over there. It seems like a particular fuck you to them. Doesn't it? You've done good work today, friend. Still, with that self-styled king of the coral claws running the operation, the poachers are not likely to yield easily. No, must be more vigilant than ever. Actually, what was your name? Say poacher. I'll deal with you in a moment. Iuna Kotor. Alright. So, how you doing? Don't hurt me, I beg of you. I swear on my life, I never meant to do no wrong. But what with me brother sick and starving? When they promised me the money for medicine, what else was I to do? You have me word. From this day forth, or earn me coin by honest work, or not at all. You'll show me mercy just this once, won't ye? The 12 bless your gentle soul. Uh-huh. You're too trusting, Drom. You're too trusting. Kinda wish I could shorten his name. Just drop the Quran. Just, Drom was better. Wolfric. The poacher escaped. Inexcusable. Should have known better than to trust such a task to an adventurer. Those who defy the elemental's will must be served justice, or shall all pay the price. You do well not to forget this. But isn't hunting permitted? It's either permitted or it's not. Maybe it's permitted only to select people, but really I'm just an adventurer who wandered in much like they did, and I'm allowed. Then again, maybe they had, due to their faction relation, they got a special permission. Well, not special permission, they had the permission rescinded due to being part of those poachers. Yeah. It seems I must congratulate you on completing the trial lave. Here is a reward to entice you to jeopardize your personal safety a second time. I'm cautiously heartened by the knowledge that you're not certain to be summarily slaughtered. I'm cautiously heartened by the knowledge that you're not certain to be summarily slaughtered, should you choose for whatever reason, to undertake a lave quest at some point in the future. Oh dear, I do hope I haven't just tempted fate. I love him. I love him. Oh, if only got to see more of him. You know, in the game. There's work to be had. There's work to be had if you're interested, my friend. Oh, his personality is just gone now. Oh. Adok. Adok of Quarry Mill has a culinary crisis on our hands. Good for her! I'm about to teleport. Horizon. And still I can't see this sign, you know, the banners at the top there without thinking those posters I mentioned earlier. And I just laugh. It's good art, it's, you know, it's just funny if you view it the way I was pointing out. It's just funny from that regard. Like it's well drawn and whatnot, it's just... yeah. Apparently, you know, it's... there's different benefits to joining the different factions. It's not just the pay that's different. They also have, you know, different factions have, you know, cosmetic surgery. I'm assuming, I'm just making a joke, really. So, yeah. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. God damn it. There's some stuff I've been actually speaking along the lines of that art. I've been, you know, you wander around the internet, you see different things, and frequently on my Twitter, I see like there's this new anime, and it's like there's like someone in like safari gear wandering around, and they meet this cat girl kind of thing, And I've been seeing, and I guess must meet a bird girl at some stage as well, or something. And it's because I keep seeing sexy bird girl art, and it's very strange, just very strange, just flicking around. How on a similar note, Wendy's is getting odd publicity with their Twitter account, the person behind it. They're very cheeky, they're whatnot, and they're sort of getting a bit of attention in that regard. And just the same thing. So people are drawing fan art of the Wendy's character, and I've seen it was like the Wendy's character bending over, looking over her shoulder, arse emphasized in her dress. I've seen another one by Shadman with a dress up, emphasizing the arse and talking about extra thick meat, beef burgers or beef buns or something, and it's just funny. So basically, yes, there's porn out there of the Wendy's mascot. Yeah, I've seen other stuff. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, there's basically, if you can think of it, there's porn of it, I'm sure. If you can think of it, there's porn of it. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow scions on a new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Oh?
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume.
But my main question here is, the plastic surgery, is it mandatory?
Yes.
It is?
And no.
Oh.
It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
2 beast tribes?
What sort of peril?
An Udder King convention.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
My god. They're gonna have the biggest Udder King convention ever. Aye. I'm just talking out my arse here.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Well, here's something that'll be useful.
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Take candle.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There,
I can
by
imagine.
the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
What happened that time? Did they just not last as long as this time?
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
Remember people complaining before that this game has an anti-religion tone to it? Well, it's not so anti-religion, it's more like, don't summon your god. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Don't will your god into existence. It's not good for anyone. Basically.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular.
They really
ever
like their
since.
candles. Really like the candles.
Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Sorry, that facial expression was just weird. She just seems so stiff.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
Not even if it's favorite color?
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst.
Dun dun dun.
The
No
Maelstrom's
faith
help
back.
is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched.
I don't know, point a few cannons at it. I'm sure that'll help.
A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Doom Guy would be pretty welcome too, I'm sure.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
Great.
No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
No, of course not.
So you will accept?
Don't really have a choice here.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
Stoa. Alright, I'll try to remember how to pronounce that.
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
Except we're only sending 2 people. No one else. Alright.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
So, about the plastic surgery.
And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
Uh-huh.
Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on
Looks
Titan,
so grumpy.
little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Quest accepted. And we can leave. Thank you for agreeing to handle Titan and the Kobolds. As Y'shtola mentioned, the mission will be fraught with danger, so we will want to spare no preparation. Look forward to your triumphant return, and as shall all your comrades, go with blessing of the crystal. Since it's been a while since I played this game, I have forgotten details of it. So, I just remember us falling asleep on a, carriage ride, and us having dreams of crystals. And the guy with funny headgear. Scary, scary headgear. Oh, Biggs and Wedge. Maybe you can shoot it with an airship. If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage axle, cracked barrel, hell's even a leaky bucket. Just say the word and we'll fix it. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to Cartanil. He would have been there when Dalmont fell. Which means he's dead. Then again, disaster breaks the greatest of people. Open armory chest. So, yeah. Oh, I could DE it, couldn't I? Yes. I could teleport. I think it's Blackbrush Station I have to go to. Where is it? Central. Yes, Blackbrush Station.